So I was gonna start a story. I was gonna talk about how my dad told me um he got tricked into eating dog. So background, I'm Korean American, and my dad, he's from Korea. He was born in Korea and he used to live in the countryside. He went over his friend's place and then he was gonna have lunch. Again, I guess the mom cooked, some kind of soup. And then she came to the table and then she put this big pot of soup and she was like, lunch is ready. And my dad and his friend are like there and like, okay. And then my dad starts eating from his bowl, and then the mom, his friend's mom, is like watching him smiling, and then she's like, so how's the soup? And my dad's like, oh, it's good. And he's trying to be polite too, but he said it was good, and then she was like, how about the meat? You like the meat?
Why does she sound sinister?
And he's like, yeah, it's delicious. He's like, do you know what kind of meat it is? He's like, I don't know. Pork? And she's like, no. And looks into his eyes. It's dog. And then here's the thing.
Why, like waiting for him to just like eat.
It's almost like she wanted to see his reaction, but it's kind of messed up, The thing is, my dad, since he was a kid, he had a crazy affection for dogs. He loved dogs, like he still does, But like he had pet dogs and like just loved them so much. So I don't know how normal it was to eat dogs in Korea, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't looked at as too weird, Like it was kind of somewhat normal, I think.
Yeah, it's only recent, like not even, maybe barely.
Yeah, I think because like when they got more modernized.
Yeah, but even now, like there's people who ate dogs and that's more like pigs to them. I mean, obviously a little bit more of a pet, but it's not until like our generation, the newest generation, who started to adopt more of an American mindset.
Yeah.
Do dogs as pets.
Yeah, so I was like, dang, that's crazy, Dad. And then I thought he was done with the story. I mean, he was done with the story, but I had to ask. So he was done. So I was like, but Dad, yeah? How did it taste? He was like, one of the best meats I've ever had. I was like, really? And he almost looked at me like he was heartbroken. He was like, it's so good though, but I just can't do it. I was like, wow.
That's how I feel when I eat meat. Like that's
Just
exactly
meat in
how I
general?
feel. Because I used to love kalbi. Kalbi's bomb.
Oh yeah.
And so, but when I look at the piece of kalbi that's delicious, like that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah. So guys, kalbi is it's like Korean barbecue.
They know what kalbi is. Everyone knows what kalbi is.
You'd be surprised how much people
If
don't
they
know.
don't, then maybe they don't deserve to know.
Yeah, it's it's like short ribs. It's really good. It's a type of Korean barbecue. If you guys haven't had Korean barbecue, you guys are missing out. Oh well, she doesn't eat Korean barbecue either, but so she's missing out too.
You know what you're missing out?
Whacked.
Dog meat.
Dog meat.
I think if you eat meat, you should try it because it's the same thing.
This is kalbi, guys. It's marinated.
If you could try dog meat, would you?
If I can buy dog meat?
Eat dog meat. Like, like you're at a buffet and it's already cooked.
Okay,
cooked. It's already cooked. It's not like you're killing the dog. It's already dead. It's been dead.
And it doesn't look like a dog. It's all prepared.
Does kalbi look like a cow?
Man, that's hard to say. Like, just the fact that it is. It just feels like I'm breaking some kind of code. Because I have a dog.
That code is biased.
But I have a dog too, so it's hard. Hold on, let me put him to the camera. Look at him. That is my dog.
So would you?
Man,
It
Man.
looks just like Kylie.
I know. I'm trying to imagine like it's really happening, and I'm like,
I feel like if you think about it, you might be overthinking it. But if there's just a piece of meat right in front of you, it probably won't even feel like it.
okay, that reminds me of something, because I've had so many types of meats, not so many, but I've had some types of meats where I really didn't want to eat it or try it, and I got tricked into eating them. It's not that they were trying to trick me. I didn't know what kind of meat it was. I was assuming, oh, this is pork belly or something, and then I'm eating. I find it's pork feet, you know, and I was like, oh, it was pretty good. And even beef tongue. I thought it was brisket, and then I was keep eating it. I was like, man, this brisket is so tender. It's amazing. Like, dude, that's tongue, man. And I'm like, oh, I guess I like tongue now. So, I mean, if that could, okay, I think the
I feel
only
like
way.
it just sounds bad. Just sounds like it's a hard thing to do. But when it's in front of you, I feel like it will just feel so natural to eat it.
That's the thing. If no one tells me, or I just don't know, and I eat it, and it tastes good, I'll be like, oh, this is good. And then someone's
And
like,
then
that's dog.
How would you feel?
Like how, like my dad was tricked, you know? I'll be like,
you-
oh. But then in my head, I was like, but it was good. That's the only way I'll try it, I think. But I'm not gonna keep eating it after. I don't know. I feel
You know,
sad.
you're gonna stop eating it.
I'll probably just eat one more piece.
What if it tastes like Kylie but better?
I really don't know. Okay, I would.
I feel like, okay, look, if you can't stop eating Kylie for the rest of your life, I don't know what would stop you from not eating dog if it tastes even better.
Okay. So let's say this. Let's say it's like in the future, and all that stigma towards dog meat is gone, right? And it's in the markets, it's at barbecues, it's at restaurants, and
Just leave America, that's already a thing.
yeah, nobody bats an eye to dog meat anymore. But let's say I still have a pet dog. At that point, would I join everybody? Ah, man, I don't know.
You're so biased.
It's hard.
It's not!
It is.
What's the reason you can keep eating Kylie? What is the reason?
I think it has to do with how you're raised to view things. I think it's more of a conditioning effect. That's how I
You
feel.
can't use that as an excuse because I was conditioned to eat pigs and cows just like you. But I don't eat it.
Like, I feel bad too when I see that stuff. I hear about the, like, they go through.
You don't feel bad when you eat that delicious Kylie.
Just a little bit.
Lies.
I don't.
I know.
It's so hard. That's such a hard thing to think about. I don't know. Like
I just understand it.
like I want to say I won't have a problem eating it, but my mind says I'm not. And I just can't control that part. That
How
means
come the same doesn't apply to cows?
'cause I never like.
Do you feel like cows don't feel as much pain as dogs? Is that how you feel?
And I'm pretty sure they both do, but
So what's stopping you from eating dog if it tastes even better than
I'm not eating dog meat, okay?
you biased?
But you know what's funny? I'll try like almost every kind of animal meat, but I just can't.
That makes it worse. That
I
makes
can't.
it worse.
I can't do dogs and cats or
Wow.
rat.
See, that's what you call fake.
Look, like I said, I've had snake, I've had rabbits, I've had deer, I've had.
And you think they all never felt pain when they died?
I never said that.
So why? So how come you can eat a dog? I mean, you can eat everything but a dog. I don't understand.
Okay,
The
chat. Would you guys eat dog? No viewers.
No, everyone's probably gonna be like, no, I could never. But there's no reason to not, in my opinion.
No, I
Unless-
totally,
unless it's just well,
yeah, I totally understand your point, because, you know, like, when you think about it logically, it makes total sense. but then my heart won't go with it.
There's a creeper out there.